What's up guys, Jamar Dawson from Remnant Outdoors. Hope you're doing great today. So as you may have heard, I really wanted to make a home defense shotgun build and I didn't want to break the bank with it. I said let me just first start out with the components that are absolutely necessary, okay? Apologize if the wind is acting crazy today. It's a little more breezy than normal. I'm certainly not done with my shotgun. I'll probably add some more stuff, but this is basically the best that I could do under or right around $100. So I added three things. I added a front sight because just that traditional bead sight wasn't working for me in home defense situations where it's dark. I needed to have something with a little more higher visibility. So I put the link in the description. I actually made a video on this True Glow front sight. Excellent sight, rock solid. It's just really amazing. I am super impressed with this little fiber sight. Oh my goodness, I didn't know what I was gonna get for the price. It's extremely bright. The camera is not doing it justice at all. Obviously right here during the kind of the cool of the day, it's amazing. But even in the house, as you guys have seen, it's really good. It's really good at night and stuff like that. So this gets an A, maybe even an A+. I mean, the only reason why I would hesitate to give it an A+ is because when you're putting this on, the installation process, I mean, it's super simple, but if you push it on and it doesn't go exactly where you want it, you're gonna have like 15 to 20 minutes of banging on it to try to get it moved over without breaking it, which I had to do. But man, once it was there, and you could see the results. A full day of shooting, I'm hitting virtually the exact same impact point with these Defender loads, and this thing hasn't moved or budged an inch. Highly recommend it. Link is in the description. In addition to that, I added a mount for my flashlight. I knew that I needed to be able to see, and so just in case the lights weren't working, I didn't have the chance to turn the lights on or whatever it may be, I'll go ahead and get me something from my flashlight. Obviously, holding a two-handed gun like this and controlling a light is not recommended. The reason why I'm concerned, however, and the reason why this little cheap flashlight is in here, which as you can see really fully just blew out after the first shot, is because this 1-inch tube where you were supposed to put your flashlight in is probably less than that, and you have to really pry this thing open with a lot of force to put this in there. Even still, you can see some scratches on the flashlight. So I would recommend it for a home defense. We just got to figure out what's going on with everything in there. Overall, I mean, it held the flashlight in place throughout the entire day of shooting, so certainly impressed with that. And then lastly, to increase the capacity, I need to add a side saddle. I went with the Takstar Slimline side saddle, and it's very light. Everything on here is really, really light, to be honest with you. It didn't add a whole lot of weight to the gun, which is the thing that I was going for. This shot shell holder by Takstar holds 6 12-gauge shells and is made of an anodized aluminum backing plate and a quality plastic shell holding section. I put tape on the back of mine to protect the finish of my gun, but that's completely optional. Inside the boards of each shell holder are rubber retention pads that provide a firm grip on the shells, and this is made in the United States. They make a model for both the Mossberg 500 series and the Remington 870 series of shotguns. So let's just say, you hear a bump in the night and you grab your shotgun and you realize, okay, I got birdshot in there now or something like that, but I really got to switch to something on the fly like to buckshot, something that's more of a heavy hitter as far as home defense rounds go. Let's see how quick it is to do with this Takstar Slim side saddle. Fairly quick. What we're gonna do now is just shoot a bunch of different loads. We're gonna shoot what's in the tube, alternate load, shoot, alternate load. Let's go ahead and see how that works. Not too bad. You know, some of these things and these pads still need to wear in just a bit, so after cycling in and out a couple of times, putting the shells in, taking them out, is definitely gonna ease up a little bit. You don't want them too loose because you don't want this to sliding around, so you do want some retention. So that's something to think about. Of course, I could have added something like the Magpul Stock that really shortens the length of pull, which really is what you want. Instead of having your shotgun like this, it's a little bit closer, and so you could get a draw a little bit faster. It may be a little more comfortable, and of course when you have something like a mounted light, it's easier to reach because you're closer. But that was like $100 in and of itself or something like that, and that would have blew the budget, and that alone I don't think was worth it. I'd rather have these three things for under $100 or right around $100. So I'm gonna add that later, but that's not included in this top things you could add for a $100 build.
So there you have it, folks. All in all, these three upgrades coming in about $87 and turn your standard shotgun into a versatile home defense tool. Even if you don't get the exact products in this video, I believe that adding a shell holder, a basic fiber optic front sight, and a mount for a flashlight take the shotgun to the next level. However, I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts on what you believe the best shotgun upgrades are for under $100 in the comment section. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to stay up to date on future content. Stay safe, God bless, and we will talk soon. Peace.
You the one, Neo, come and drown. Leo, if you down, we gon' be if you down, we gon' be You the one, Neo, come and drown.